Dark City. Why do I not know this movie?
Directed by Alex Proyas, 1998.
1998. I was probably deep into my drinking days in the Army and missed it. All right, so Dark City and City of God are going on the list for this weekend.
Good. Yeah. And if you're going to watch Dark City, make sure that you watch the director's cut, not the theatrical cut,
Okay.
Because the theatrical cut gives up pretty much the entire plot in the beginning. The theatrical cut is probably about 10 to 15 minutes longer, but I mean, it's pure science fiction. It's not based on any previous IP. It's an original script. And it really deals. By the way, The Matrix ripped Dark City off entirely, and by saying that, I mean all the way down to The Matrix actually using some of the same sets that Dark City used. Yeah, Dark City, like, okay, if you like The Matrix, Dark City is a far better movie. It deals with really deep questions of free will, like what it actually is to be a human being, and it culminates into a really satisfying ending. So,
interesting.
Yeah.
You just pulled on a thread that I was interested in. I wanted to talk to you about this. I always think about, why do I love movies so much? And like, as an adult, I love movies because, for example, this weekend, we're filming this in the end of December 2021. It'll probably be released in about 60 days or so, probably February of 2022. But just this last weekend was Christmas. I went and saw the movie Sing 2 with my kids, which I loved, by the way. Loved that freaking movie. I love Sing 1. I just think they're great, like, I don't know. They're great original cartoons with having to rehash, The Incredibles 17 or Superman 12 or whatever. Anyway, I love them. And so now as an adult, I love movies because it's one of the few places in the world you can go to a theater and everybody's expected to turn off their cell phone and disconnect. And you can kind of just have this 2 or 3 hours of peace and escape into the film. And I love that. But as a kid, I loved movies. As a teenager, I loved movies. As a 20-something-year-old, when I was in the Army, before I had a cell phone, I loved movies. And you just mentioned, like, some movies will force you to address these deep questions without thinking you're addressing deep questions. Like, what does it mean to be a human? What does it mean to have free will? Why do you think cinema has been and still is, a multi-billion-dollar business, and people love the movies so much?